Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the second-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Tackled at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, just like that, you get the ball to the best player on the field, and it pays off. One play and a touchdown. We knew this guy was going to have an impact on this game. I didn't realize it was going to be on the first play.
And they tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The back's got it. Finds room at the 30. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. And now they'll set up for the point after. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. The ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First down here for this offense. We'll start the drive with a good throw to the right side. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. The Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He pulls in the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players.
Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll look to throw it here on second down. That's caught. It's Haynes. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He makes the grab. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Wide receivers got it on a shovel pass. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the single back takes the handoff. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but
he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution of that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship of putting together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Tate. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team on the field now. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Catch made on the left side. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And now the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
So they'll send out the field goal needed to give it a shot here from very long distance. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And that one's off target, and the game will remain tied.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Handoff in a single back formation. Second down play coming up. Tailback takes the handoff again. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And Nittany Lions line it up with first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. 14. Bringing it out, it's Williams. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? Now the 40. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Caught on the outside. It's Brown. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Will he score here? And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain in the pitch and catch. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Final 9 seconds of the half as they line up here in 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. It's an out route. The catch made. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Second down, we're going to throw it. They've got him behind the line. The defense with a sack in the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw. It's Tate. Makes the catch downfield. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Pass complete. It's second down now. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback And a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And they'll stop him short with the line to gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Ball handed off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. This one is right through, and they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding with this big lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Bringing it out, it's Williams. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Looking for some space. It's Green. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
A big play here that gets them down into the red zone. They're not thinking about a field goal, I assure you, Chris. They're trying to get 6 points.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to throw yet again. He's got it right near the end zone. Battling down near the goal line, but loses the football. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Running through the tackle.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Scanning the field, it's Tate. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football. He's looking deep here. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the defense look slow that time.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. The shotgun running play call. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up 1st downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Back to throw. It's Tate. And he lobs it deep down the middle. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Penn State. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. And the Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds and try to preserve that clock.
Drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's tackled after the catch. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in bounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Clemson. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one will be fair caught. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you've got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Looking to pass. It's Tate. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Reynolds. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Looking for the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Nittany Lions offense is on the move now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Now it's 2nd down here. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense is really threatening now. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll use the ground game here. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Nittany Lions are in the red zone. On the ground, it's Selden. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Now the all-important extra point. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking to throw it deep. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And he's got some open field ahead. Not just the pick, but a big